Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video with Blazin Corp. Today we are still in the we're in the boosted summons 10 times event here, in which, let's see here, we can get some champions with AoE attack as their first attack there. So kind of neat there. I don't plan to pull anything. We're right at the end of the Yoshi event. I should be clearing him rather soon here. I've got 15 more left, so it's a few runs on Spider to get that. We'll do some battles in the arena there, and then we'll kind of finish it up with a little bit of champion pulls there, because we do have Razin to get here. So all of you who have been watching these videos know that I've been going for Razin for a while. I actually have had the ability to get him for a while now. The main reason I haven't is because I've been waiting for this champion training event here, because this is a solid. Oh, he's got artifacts, so let's take those off there. So we been waiting for this guy here to pull him during a champion training event, because that's going to be 500 points, tournament points in the bag. So let's do it. Fuse this champion now. All champions used in this fusion, along with their artifacts and accessories, will be lost. So that's that kind of sucks there. But you know, we're getting Razin, and he has been someone I want for a long time here on that end. Oh yeah, Razin. Hello, hello, hello. So really happy to have you on the team, Razin. Here on this end, let's take a look at his kit. Attacks one enemy 3 times, has a 20% chance of removing 1 random buff from the target. So very actually similar, especially with the defensive damage base, to Iron Brago, who attacks 2 times, I believe, maybe once, but he does also have that chance of removing 1 random buff from the target. And you know how I love me some Iron Brago there. So we can buff that up to 45% with 4 books there. So not too bad on that end. Let's see, attacks. So sheer attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decrease defense debuff for 2 turns. That's booked up to booked up to 100% chance. Ooh, and you can do defense down and weaken for 2 turns. So that's kind of neat on a 3-turn cooldown there. So not bad, and that's 100% chance. So we're gonna have to build him with a bunch of accuracy on that end. So kind of excited here that we can do 100% decrease and weaken at the same time. So he's going to be really good for Clan Boss, of course. Attacks all enemies, decreases turn meter by 100%. Wow, I did not know that he had this. That is fantastic ability. And that's on a rather long cooldown there. So I'm assuming he wouldn't use this particular ability during Clan Boss. At least I would hope not. There, but 6-turn cooldown. Okay, kind of cool. That might be pretty decent there in a team. Him, ASTRALON, Countess Lix. Countess Lix being turn meter manipulator, him being a turn meter manipulator, and then ASTRALON being a control champion. Actually, just a control god, really, there on that end. His speed is quite low. Oh my goodness. And then increases ally resist in arena battles by 90%, which is, I'm sure he's a lead for a lot of resistance teams, or whoever else has that big resistance bar. So finally happy that I got Razin. Really excited. Now he's gone there. So, you know, kind of exciting. Today we are going to kind of look at ASTRALON, who have not built out fully. He still's got a few more things to max out, but his I feel that he's pretty powerful right now. We've kind of got him almost fully booked out here as well on that end. So we'll just do a few levels with him, see how he is rolling here, and see if you know, he's kind of viable anywhere else other than arena. So let's take a look see. So let's pop into the void keep here since it is open. Who should we take out? Well, we probably don't need their apothecary. There we go, ASTRALON here. Now I usually like to run ASTRALON with Countess Lix. So let's see if this kind of works here on this end. There. This should be a decent enough team. So we're gonna have, you know, crit rate in all battles. So everyone's gonna get that 25% boost if they're not 100 already. You're gonna have passive defense boost there, and then you're gonna have this like synergy between these two. She's gonna strip buffs and place attack down and defense down there. So no real need to have the defense down here, but she's gonna be placing weakens and decreased speed there as well. So tons of buffs, debuffs I should say. Let's see how this particular setup goes. Alright, so we're in here. You know, this is kind of a beast-like team, I do have to say. But ASTRALON and Countess Lix, I really do love that they attack together on their on ASTRALON's A1. It is kind of nice there on that end. And I shouldn't really be in any kind of trouble, especially you know, you just saw him get debuffed and Countess Lix wiped it immediately upon having her turn. So I do like that passive for her, where she's gonna wipe his one debuff from him and one debuff from herself there every single turn. So you can just see right there that she wiped one of the poisons, and she should be wiping the next poison there momentarily. There you go on that end. So kind of neat there that you know, she's always going to keep ASTRALON kind of protected on that end, and she's basically always going to follow his lead. I think their synergy is quite impressive there in terms of how they, you know, go about it. So you can see ASTRALON put the damage down, like he even outdid Brago there. Now I believe ASTRALON is quite a bit faster. Might not be crazy much faster, but still pretty fast. All right, so we have him running at almost 33,000 hit points. 3,700 attack, defense is 15, 51, 196 speed. Then you have 106 crit rate, 160 crit damage, 67 resistance, 216 accuracy. So that should be enough accuracy to kind of take care of whatever we're running with. There, I wish I had a better accuracy banner with speed, but I don't right now. This is more of a mid-game build here and not an end-game build, at least from what I'm remembering here. So let's take a look. Crit damage 33% here. I wish these were 6-star items. Legendary health here, just to make sure that we stay over that 30,000 mark. We've got speed on the boots, attack percentage here, We've got crit rate gloves, so definitely not an end game build, more of a mid game build. End game build, we'd probably go with crit damage gloves and then find our crit rate everywhere else. We've got same things that we're gonna have up here. So just crit rate, accuracy. Ooh, does a 4-pronged act. That's 50 accuracy on a savage piece. That is vicious there. Alright, so let's go to the next stage. Alright, so we're here, stage 15 of the Arcane Keep. Let's give it a shot. Alright, so in the Arcane Keep, kind of storming the castle here. And yeah, literally with ASTRALON and Countess Lix on a team, plus Allure, you literally got 3 turn meter champions, and then a stripper in terms of debuffs, buffs and debuffs, and then we have a control champion. So this is a vicious team, I do have to say, on that end, just in terms of sheer ability to put debuffs there and control the entire match with turn meter manipulation here. Now, won't complete anything, crazy fast on that end, but we'll just get it done. And that's all you need. Just get it done. All right, so you can see here, ads are controlled. We're never really at any point going to be worrying that, oh my goodness, these guys are going to kind of put debuffs on or anything like that. And then this guy should go down pretty easily between Allure, decrease speeds, all the debuffs that are going to go on this guy here. He is going to be toast in no time at all. So kind of the slow burn here. And, those are the type of teams that I kind of like. There on that end, slow burn, kind of keep them rolling. Now, one thing, like I worked on ASTRALON quite significantly here during, this this run, and then I think our next kind of person to focus on is going to be Countess Lix, just to get her damage dealing up along with her ability to place debuffs. Because I believe if we could get her crit rate quite a bit higher, get that last Ascension star on her, we could definitely do some damage with the amount of attacks that she is taking. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, so we are here at Ice Golems Peak. I actually don't know if they'll be significantly good here. They are quite the control champions, but do they have enough in the tank here to do kind of what I need them to do? So who do I take away? So we're clearly taking away Saito here. Now, do I want to put Countess Lix into this team there? I don't really, but let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens here. We do have defense down, we have attack down here, we have defense up, we have passive defense, we've got some healing, we've got a reviver here if he kills somebody, but can he take the hits? That's really the question in this particular level, and we're about to find out. Alright, so we've got ASTRALON here controlling. I think this first go is going to be pretty simple. Here, it's really the second level of ads, because we're probably not going to have the stun ready to go just yet, but you can see here this team is vicious with the debuffs. My goodness. On that end, they literally should not be able to take a turn. Alright, so let's see if we can get stuns out. Ooh, we did, so that's really nice there. If we can control the turn meter here, then we should be off kind of to the races here on that end. Alright, so controlling turn meter, bringing the pain. Never a bad thing there in terms of bringing the pain. Where we kind of just want to get those beasts down before they can put out reflect damage. Alright, so that was a pretty easy get through. So let's see how we do with the ads here. If we can stun them and we can get these multiple turn hits and block stuff, we should be pretty effective here in being able to complete this level. Now, one thing I do like about at least Bad L in this setup is that whenever he gets poisons on someone, he gives that passive an extra 20, I believe it's 25% damage there, which is nice. So it does make everyone hit quite a bit harder. So one thing I love about S tier champion Deacon Armstrong is that he's got that leech. So now every time we're hitting the ice golem, there we are regaining health. Man, I really love ASTRALON, man. His ability to consistently 100% of the time, so long as his accuracy is good, of hitting that stun is insane. Alright, so yeah, this is kind of what you want to do. You want to do a slow, consistent burn here with any team that you bring into Ice Golem, unless you just have some crazy nukers. There you kind of want to do this. Now, there's a lot of turn meter control in this particular team there between Countess Lix there and some of the masteries I have on Iron Brago, and do I have a mastery for that on ASTRALON? I might there. But yeah, between those three and then the stun, we can pretty much make sure that these guys don't take a turn, which is really nice. Now, why are they attacking? What was going on? Why are they not? Oh, I can see they were in the home stretch, so that's why they're attacking the Ice Golem and said forget about the ad there. So not a bad run at all. Ooh, crappy chest plate. So let's sell that, and we will be back with the next level. All right, we are back on stage 20, Dragon. Now this should be interesting here, because I don't know if ASTRALON will be as good here as he was with the Ice Golem. Now he'll do really good on the ads, like getting us there. Yeah, he can put the defense down. We'll have to trust Brago for the attack down. And in this case, we're not going to be able to get Countess Lix in here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get Countess Lix in this particular battle. Not unless we take Deacon out altogether. Which we could do. We could take Deacon out altogether because he can't turn me to manipulate anything. and we could bring Countess Lix in here. Let's give that a try and just see if we can do it. There. All right, let's give this a. Actually, let's flip this around. Yeah, let's flip that around because Brago's probably going to take the brunt here of the attacks. All right, so we are into the level, stunning everything, dropping blocking skills. And ooh, I guess the one thing here is we don't have Deacon to have that extra level of decrease turn meter here, because we had to bring in Royal Guard for the dragon. So this should be interesting to see if any of these guys get a turn. It looks like Tyrell might get a turn here. And he didn't do much of anything. Okay, so let's see how we do. Ooh, I wish he didn't do that ability there. We could have used that on the next go through. So that's not going to be available for a little while. So this could be interesting here. Let's see how this turns out. All right, so provoke should really help quite a bit here. Decrease turn meter, fantastic. Obviously, the poisons are giving us a 25% increase in damage, so that's good. Okay, so she's blocked skills. They're doing their thing with their counter or their ally attack. All right, so yeah, that's it for these ads here. They're stunned. They've got ridiculous amount of debuffs on them, and they also have provoke. So yeah, they're not going anywhere. Now, Royal Guard just used his takedown ability there, so that was annoying. All right, so I wonder if we can take down him with the hidden skill between her and ASTRALON. I don't think that is going to happen unless we get a takedown, which we did not. Okay. So at least we got the attack. We got the attack down out there, so that's fantastic. Now I do like the ability for Countess Lix, and I don't know if anyone's really talked about this, that she can decrease cooldowns there on her I believe it's her A3 on that end, which is really, really nice. And they just kind of threw it in there at the end. It wasn't even like the main part of that particular skill. So I do quite love that ability to do that there. Now, they're burning this guy pretty fast here. So I do have to say, with the amount of turns that they're taking there, they are having quite the easy time destroying this particular dragon. Ooh, 6-star legendary piece. Let's see, speed, crit rate, crit damage. That is a fantastic weapon. Yeah, that is a fantastic weapon. The only thing that could make this better would be having, you know, a 4 roll of speed on here, there, or a 4 roll of crit rate. Personally, I would want the speed there over the crit rate in this particular case. But yeah, that's a really, really good weapon. So yeah, probably be putting that on somebody, maybe even Countess Lix, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there soon enough. All right, on to the next level. All right, so we are back. I don't think that we we'll get through this level with Countess Lix and ASTRALON, to tell you the truth. So we have decreased speed here, which is good. I don't actually know if we need Brago for this, or does he have enough heals is the question. So you know what? Let's give it a shot and see how this goes. So we really need him for the decreased speed. There we're gonna be taking hits here, and that's the real hard part here. But she also has some I hope her AI is okay, actually. Because yeah, if her AI sucks, then this is not gonna go well on that end. Alright, so let's see how this goes. We shouldn't have any problem getting through the shield though. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, so we're here. Can we get the stun off? Yes. For most of them, actually, not all of them. But we should be able to turn meter manipulate. And then just kind of wear them down here. While keeping them kind of manipulated. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I'm not liking that. Not liking that. There we go. Heal that up. Heal that up. Alright, so a little bit worried for the second go around here with the better adds. So let's see what's happening here. So if we can get that stun off, we should be in good shape. Alright, so stun did not hit everybody, but we did hit the heavy hitter. So this might be okay here. Now I do love the fact that we have so many different styles of like just manipulating, tons of debuffs, and then more debuffs and more debuffs there. So I do quite like that particular set of abilities that Countess Lix and ASTRALON bring to this particular battle. Now it's going to all be about, are we able to manipulate turn meter and burn his shield down really quickly there, so we can cycle our abilities? And then is the healing of Bad L enough to be able to take care of this? So his shield should be down now. Let's see how this goes here. Okay, so we got poisons up. That's really what we need to kind of beat this particular level. And it's all going to be about, can we survive the hits? So now one thing I do incredibly like here is the fact that Countess Lix is going to wipe the shields, the debuffs from herself and ASTRALON. So they're never really going to be slow at any point, which is nice. Now they are weak affinity here, so that could quite affect their ability to kind of beat this particular level. But luckily between her and ASTRALON, I'm not really worried about the shield because of the multiple hits that they can generate. Now, if we can get the yeah, there we go, poisons back on. Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a lot of poisons there. Get some more turn meter manipulation. there between him and between Deacon and Countess Lix, and just keep the shield, you know, down longer is always a good thing. Okay, so we do got to make sure that we cycle back around. Okay, so this should be perfect. He should be putting up the poisons here now for ASTRALON. There we go. Sorry for Bad Alcazar. So this is going much better than I thought it would, to tell you the truth here. Because now that they're built out a lot more comfortably, especially ASTRALON there, with his kind of stalwart type of passive on that end, he doesn't take as much damage as I thought he would. Now, he does need some heals here, so that's going to be quite important. But he goes so fast. He goes fast enough that it's not a huge issue. Is what I'm finding. So I'd love to get turn meter manipulation going with both these guys. Good. Can we get more turn meter manipulation? Now the only thing with the fire knight here is that he does rip away health quite significantly. So you can see that Countess Lix and ASTRALON both have quite a bit of max health gone. But yeah, no, this is going pretty well here. So yeah, Bad Al should be putting out poisons. There you go. So he's got a vicious amount of poisons off there, which is always good, because every time the Fire Knight's going to take his turn, he's literally going to, you know, kill himself there. So yeah, I think most of that heal was negated with the amount of damage he took there, if not all of it. Yeah, I'm rather actually liking this particular team here, actually. There, especially since they have their own wipes, they're able to actually keep in sync there, and actually keep Bad L in sync, which is even more important with his poisons always going on while the shield is down, which is super important there on that end. Yeah, so they're actually doing a pretty good job. Now, this battle is long as hell here. Oh no. Oh, what happened to ASTRALON? I wasn't even looking at him there. This should still be in hand, I think. Okay, we need poisons to go on here. Okay, good. Turn meter manipulation. Poisons went on. Really, it's all about the poisons right now, because I don't got anyone in the team there that can kind of do the amount of damage needed here, unfortunately, because ASTRALON is gone, and I don't have a reviver in the team, because ASTRALON was the reviver, but he wouldn't have been able to revive here anyway on that end. But it still looks like they are in sync. Boo, yeah. Look, so Bad Alcazar clearly the MVP, but ASTRALON and Countess Lix like putting in some good damage. They're basically there for the ridiculous amount of multi-hits that they're doing, because it's all Bad Alcazar who's doing the damage during this particular run. So this is a no-go. We're gonna sell that here. All right, so on to the next level. Yeah, so we're at Spiders 20, and I just don't see him being in this team whatsoever. Here, I can't see it. Like, I need Bad L to draw. She's gonna have attack down and defense down for everybody. This is our nuker. Huh. You know, this is our sustain. And this is our speed lead. With a little bit of turn meter manipulation. I just don't see how I can get him into this team. Yeah, I don't see it at all. So I don't see him being a spider team person at all. Now Minotaur's Labyrinth, he's gonna be pretty easy here. You know, I'm still trying to build him out with my you know, slow comp team that we put together here. So let's run this real quick. And we do have Sidrophone that we got from shard pulls during the last big 2x event. So we are really actually during the Countess Lix event. Sorry. There. So really excited that we have him, and he should be a fantastic champion down the line when he is fully kitted out 60 at 60, and as well he is ready kind of to go with the masteries. Now you can kind of see here like just how much turn meter manipulation that these guys have, and just how like fast they cycle around to like the double attack. Now yeah, I think the only way for this to be better would be for Countess Lix to be fully built out. There are tons of damage and tons of accuracy as well. But for right now, she's not fully built out or kitted there, so you know, kind of is what it is with this particular setup. So this should be a pretty easy win here versus the Minotaur. Never really in any kind of concerning point here. Alright, so that's done. ASTRALON, you know, we're still building him out. And there we got about 3 masteries left to go, and he will be fully kitted, and he will never see the inside of Minotaur's Labyrinth again. He would have seen enough for his lifetime. You can see here the kind of damage output that they did versus these 2 other beastly characters. Alright, so let's take them into kind of the like the place that I have the most fun here, which is the arena. So I've kind of got a control comp with them that is ridiculous. Let's see if we can find someone here to fight. Hopefully a Duchess here, if at all possible. Or we'll just give it a shot and try something. Alright, let's see if this team kind of works. I don't really like Seeker, but yeah, I think we should be able to go first, stun everybody, and then block skills, and then burn. Let's see. Alright, so let's just see how this does on auto. So 2 of 4 there, block skills on 3 of 4. Looks like we're slowly burning down here. The longer we can keep them kind of tied up, the better this will go. Alright, so kind of just you know, what I showed you in our kind of arena type setup. here from our other video not too long ago is they're just control, block skills, more control, damage, control some more damage, and then Iron Brago will come in with like hopefully some provokes during that time, and then even more damage after that. So kind of neat there how that particular comp works there, and I do rather like it there. All right, so that's kind of it there for the kind of champion showcase. My final thoughts on ASTRALON. He is fantastic and control god. Okay, I've never had anyone who can control as well as he can in this particular game, and then the fact that he synergizes really well in terms of attack there, and then stripping debuffs from themselves, or cleansing debuffs I should say from themselves there with Countess Lix just makes him such an effective hero pretty much everywhere. I'm sure I could find a way for him to work in Spider. I just don't have. I essentially need there. I know what I need. Like I could bring him and Countess Lix in if I had a consistent, very consistent actually I should say, a very consistent HP burn champion there. So we might do a video on that someday when we do have that there. All right, so kind of exciting there. I do kind of like him. He's a control god along with control goddess Countess Lix. There we'll do a video on her when she is built out a little later on there once we find the gear to get on her to get her beefy. All right, look forward to seeing you guys again. Let's chat then.